Yo, what's up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button, hit like, all of that good stuff. So some breaking news. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. will be fighting an exhibition fight on the 12th of September. This fight will be an 8-rounder. Both fighters will wear 12-ounce gloves, but with no headgear. Now obviously in the past few weeks and months, Mike Tyson has been talking about a comeback, an exhibition comeback, and I've got to be honest, I was really sceptical that this would actually come off and actually happen, but it looks like a fight is finalised, so there we go. I've got to be honest, I don't really have a problem with these sort of fights between two old legends, especially when it's an exhibition setting. You know, both guys know what they're getting into, they've been involved in boxing their whole lives, they know what the risks are, they know what they're getting into, it's fairly evenly matched, so in my opinion, it's not really a problem to be honest. And I'm semi-intrigued. Will I stay up to watch this fight at the crack of dawn? Being a UK fan? No. But will I find a copy the next day and give it a watch? Absolutely. I am kind of intrigued to see how this one will play out. Now, according to the executive director of the California State Athletic Commission, Andy Foster, he is saying this isn't a situation where they're going to go out there and try and take each other's heads off. They're just going to go in there, moving around the ring and letting the fans see these legends. Those are the words of Andy Foster of the California State Athletic Commission, so I'm assuming this fight will take place in California. Whether these two fighters will actually live up to that or not, I'm not so sure. If one guy lands a slightly hard shot, maybe it's going to bring out the competitor in the other, and at that stage, we could actually get a bit of a tear-up between two old boys, who knows. But yeah, I've not really got a problem with this fight, to be honest. I've really not got a problem with it. You know, fans will be intrigued. There's a lot of young boxing fans who would have never seen these guys fight in their prime, including myself. So it's semi-interesting for people like me. I'll give it a watch, but there we go. And interestingly enough, this fight was actually talked about when both guys were active. When Roy Jones beat John Ruiz for the WBA heavyweight title, I think that was back in 2003, there was a lot of talks over a fight between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. back then. So, better late than never, I guess, right? But this fight does have some sort of a storyline to it. They were in talks to fight as pros, but as old men, they are finally getting it on. So there we go. Never thought I'd be talking about an upcoming Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike Tyson fight on this channel, I'll be honest. But yeah, man, it's semi-interesting, it's fun. What's the harm? What's the harm? I'm a fight fan who likes both of these fighters, particularly Mike Tyson. I like both guys, so yeah, no real problem on my end. And listen, boxing is a sport where old fighters always come back, and often to devastating consequences. I think boxing should really look at these sort of fights as a future for these older retired fighters. A lot of these guys come back ill-advised, go back to the pro game and get absolutely smashed. I think there should be actually a space in boxing for these old guys to come back and have 6-8 round exhibitions against each other, to be honest, because I think that's going to be a lot safer than these guys going in the pro ring against younger competitors, younger, stronger fighters, you know? So there we go, that's just my 2 cents on the story. I know a lot of people out there won't be interested in this fight, or they say so, but I'm sure even the people who say they're not interested, they'll give this fight a watch, even if it's a free copy, just out of morbid curiosity, to see how these guys look, to see how it plays out, etc, etc. So there we go. No real problem on my end. Let these guys earn a few bucks, whether they do or not, I'm not sure. It might be going to charity. If so, that's even better. Listen, man, let these guys do what they want to do. If they can pass a medical, if they're sane to fight, fair enough, man. Let's have a bit of fun with it, you know? That's how I see it anyway. But yeah, share your thoughts below. What do you make of this news? Do you share my opinion and say let these guys do what they want to do, let them have fun, let them entertain fans? Or are you on the other side and say, well, these old guys should not fight regardless? Share your thoughts below. Peace.